What's up and welcome to the video. This is another stream brought to you by Rethink Finance. If you're if you're new to the stream, you know exactly what we do here each and every day. We cover multiple different financial markets. We take a look at stocks. We take a look at cryptocurrencies. We look at futures. We look at Forex. You name it, we cover it right here at Rethink Finance. And welcome to the late night stream. I didn't have time to go live earlier. I just wanted to cover a couple of few cryptos, and I want to talk about Bitcoin specifically because we did it, chat. We have did it. Historic price action on Bitcoin. Now that the first month of the year is finally over, you can see here if you take a look at the chart, Bitcoin has had its highest monthly candle close ever known to mankind, up here at $102,000. We have did it. We have finally closed above $100,000, and I think that needed to be mentioned on Bitcoin. Historic price action. We've never seen this before. And you can see on the screen, I got this beautiful cup with handle chart pattern on Bitcoin. Targets up here at 122,000. I'm hoping that we do go and meet the 100% measured move of the cup with handle. You can see to get that measured move, you just measure from the bottom of the cup up to the top where the resistance is, and you take that and apply it to the breakout, and it gives you $122,000. We may pull back some before we see that, but I do think eventually we're going to see $122,000 on Bitcoin. Historic price action has taken place. I mean, if you are partaking in this market, if you have Bitcoin, if you own Bitcoin, give yourself a pat on the back. History has been made yet again. Historic moments for Bitcoin. And if you take a look, let me get this on the screen where you can see it. We've been holding Bitcoin for a couple of years now. You can see our total cost basis on Bitcoin for the last 7 years is $20,000. So in the last 7 years, I've invested $20,000 in Bitcoin. Total profit $178,000. Total Bitcoin owned 1.8. So historic stuff on Bitcoin. As you can see, if we scroll, take a look at the purchases. You see we sold some, but this goes all the way back to October 2016. We made our first purchase on Bitcoin. We've sold some, we've held the majority of it. What a remarkable journey, right? Sometimes I can't believe it. I feel like it's a dream. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. Some people call it luck. You got lucky with Bitcoin, but I don't think it's luck when you have to take the risk. You know what I'm saying? So what a historic journey we've been through. We plan on continuing purchasing Bitcoin from time to time, but it's so elevated right now. You can see our average buy price was back at $8,000, right? We hadn't sold any since about 10 grand. Historic moments happening with Bitcoin. So I hope this continues, to be honest. I really hope this does continue. I hope this historic run continues. But right now, man, you can see historic price action on Bitcoin. Highest monthly candle close ever. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency. Let's zoom in on ETH. I hate when this happens. My freaking internet is lagging. I just restarted this computer. Like, what the is going on? God, I hate when this happens. And I do apologize to the couple people that's tuned in right now. Ethereum was looking pretty good earlier today, if I must say so myself. You can see you got this falling wedge on Ethereum, and you're trying to break out of it right now. Let's zoom back in on this real quick so you can see it. You can see Ethereum trading within this falling wedge, and you can see it attempted to break out today. We thought we were doing it right earlier during the day around about 1:30ish, 2 o'clock. We thought we were doing it. We thought we were getting a breakout on Ethereum, but you can see it's still struggling right here at this supply line, because you can see every time price comes up to test this supply line, it gets rejected, right? And we finally thought, after trading within this consolidation structure for over a month and a half, right, since December 17th, we've been trading this consolidation structure. Every with each attempt to break out, it was failed. But on today, we thought we were getting it, right? You can see it's attempting to break out now. And if Ethereum does break out of this fallen wedge, the rest of these altcoins will start to pump, because we know each cycle, when Ethereum gets going, it's the signal for these other smaller cryptocurrencies to pump. I'm talking about coins like XRP, Doge, Solana, Shiba Inu. Once Ethereum gets going, it usually signals it's time for these other altcoins to rally. So if you want those smaller coins that you may be holding to rally, you have to be rooting for Ethereum. You have to be rooting for Ethereum to break out of this and break this overhead resistance at about $3,600. That's what needs to happen. And right now you are trying. Market participants are trying to break Ethereum out. And then if you zoom in on the 4-hour, I seen this earlier. Right, I'm gonna highlight it for you. You got a nice XABCD pattern that we talk about so often here. And I'm gonna get this to where you all can see it, make it big. There's a nice bullish Gartley. What's up, Michelle? I just saw you were live. What's up, Michelle? How you doing? And I appreciate you for stopping by tonight. I know it's late. I usually stream earlier than this, but I really didn't have the time to do so today. But I'm glad you took the time to join the stream. I hope everything is all good. I hope you're doing well and all that good stuff on this rainy Friday night, Saturday morning. But yeah, gorgeous Gartley pattern on Ethereum. And as we know, Ethereum Gartley patterns are bullish, and you can see we got the reaction down here, and that's what has led into the potential breakout on Ethereum. This bullish Gartley pattern right here. Let me get that right. Make sure my anchor points are correct. It'll be this one. Yeah, make sure my ankle points are correct on this Gartley. But gorgeous, beautiful Gartley, and that is what's leading to the breakout on the daily. So again, if you are rooting for your other altcoins, Ethereum really needs to get going. Right? There's no way around it. There's no way around it. Ethereum is looking, it's looking pretty good at the moment. You're just rooting for a breakout. And you have to get it if you want these other altcoins to get the pumping. Taking a look at XRP. XRP is still struggling to break out of its own respective consolidation structure here. You can see XRP has been trading in Yeah, it's fine, bro. Yes, it was pouring down. I've been doing overtime all week. How was your day? My day was pretty chill. Actually, same thing. I had to go to work earlier too myself. Today was a pretty chill day though, and it was a Friday, so I was pretty happy about that. Not too much going on today, and I hope you're not too tired for working all the overtime. I definitely know how that could be. For real, for real. But we got to do what we got to do. But yeah, taking a look at XRP, struggling to break out of its own respective consolidation structure. As you can see, we had you can call this a bullish hammer right here on XRP. But I don't really like the context in which this bullish hammer appeared, because you look for bullish hammers after drawdowns, and that's not what you got on this one. I'll highlight what I'm talking about. So this candlestick right here that I have circled is known as a bullish hammer, and that's usually a bullish candlestick that insinuates higher prices. But you like to get these bullish hammers after a large drawdown, right? You want price to draw down like you have right here, and then you get a bullish hammer after a drawdown. But you really didn't get that here. You were so elevated. It is a bullish hammer, but I don't like the context. And you can see it's struggling to perform after the appearance of this bullish hammer. But on XRP, if you like to see higher prices on XRP, you have to break this supply line right here. You can see, just like we looked at Ethereum, you're getting rejected each time you attempt to break out. You can see that right here highlighted on the screen. And once it does break out, if it does break out, it should get to moving pretty quickly, being that you're sitting up here near all-time highs. So XRP is still looking good, but it just has to break out. Right, we need Ethereum to get going, so the rest of these altcoins can start to pump. Let's take a look at Doge. We can get rid of that. Let's move that right here. Doge is looking a little neutral. Right, you're putting in a double bottoming structure, and we know the price you need to be above, right? You're above 31 cents. If Doge starts to break beneath 31 cents, it'll probably start going lower. So if you're holding any Dogecoin, you want Dogecoin to stay above 31 cents. If it does start to break beneath 31 cents, I would start to maybe decrease my exposure to some of this Dogecoin. Because below 31 cents, I mean, there's a slight level here at 28 cents. But if Dogecoin does definitively break 31 cents, you'll probably come back down and test the 200 daily moving average down here at 22 cents. And you could potentially see, you don't want to see that. That's almost a 30% drawdown. It is a 32% drawdown. So if Dogecoin breaks 31 cents, let's line this up perfectly. So yeah, it's 28%, almost a 30% drawdown. So you will have to watch your Dogecoin decrease by 30%. That's a lot. So all eyes on 31 cents on Dogecoin. To sum it up to where it makes sense. 31 cents is your make or break level. Above 31 cents, you're okay. But beneath 31 cents is hands off of Dogecoin. Yeah, you don't really have yeah, if you want this to be a double bottom, right, where this is the confirmation low, you don't really have a signal on the RSI or the MACD just yet down here. So, no bullish signal on Dogecoin yet. I mean, it sucks because we want these assets to continue to pump higher, but you're not getting price action that's conducive of higher prices at the moment. We'll see what February brings. This is the first day of the new month. And we'll see what Bitcoin and Ethereum does this month. We got some things happening In the political realm, with these tariffs taking place, the market is trying to adjust to see what happens, right? So I think fear could be setting in, could be coming into the market right now with everything happening. Plane crashes. I think another one happened today in Pennsylvania. I mean, just so much going on. But VeChain is looking a lot better. Let me get this off here. VeChain is looking a whole lot better. You can see VeChain holding the level, right? You can see sellers have repeatedly tried to push VeChain below 4 cents. You can see you're walking the fine line. But each time sellers push price down here at 4 cents, buyers are here to defend the level. Right? You can see every time you come down to 4 cents, you get a reaction over and over again, and you're getting it here again. Let's take a look at the MACD. Oh yeah, and you have positive, right? You have positive momentum coming onto the MACD. I don't know, something could be happening here with VeChain. VeChain is not looking bad at all. Inverted hammer, bullish engulfing candle. You're back above the level where you need to be above. Okay, I do like the price action here on VeChain. I do believe VeChain could be found on Coinbase. Good price action on VeChain. The buyers are not relenting. You can see sellers, right? Since your most recent high up here at 8 cents, sellers have stepped in and repeatedly attempted to break 4 cents, but they failed each time. And you're getting back above the level. VeChain not looking too bad, right? You have a better argument on VeChain than you do Dogecoin and Ethereum right now. They're defending the levels, and VeChain is defending the level, and you're starting to separate from that level. So not too shabby. Good stuff on VeChain. Let's take a look at HBAR. HBAR had broken out. Okay, so taking a look at HBAR. HBAR not looking too bad. You can see HBAR broke out of his consolidation structure. As you can see, like where we were looking at. Let's go back and look at XRP. I'll tell you what, let's look at Ethereum. Let's go back and look at Ethereum. So you can see Ethereum is failing to break out of its consolidation structure. You can see Ethereum is failing to break out, but when you take a look at HBAR, you can definitively see that HBAR has broken out of its consolidation structure, and now it's back testing it and holding it as support. There's very strong price action. There's very strong price action on Ethereum. I'm sorry, on HBAR. So that's what you want to see. The break, the spring, and then the back test of it, and you're holding it. So if HBAR can get back above 31, 32 cents, that would be great. That would be great for its for the hope of more upward price action on HBAR. So good stuff on HBAR. I like this. Broke out. Now you're coming back to confirm that the breakout is real. And we always look for confirmation, but you have to get back above 31, 32 cents. So the first step is complete. The breakout and the successful back test. And then the next step is getting back above this horizontal resistance, 31 to 32 cents. Because if you look here locally, right, if you go back in the past, just like we was looking at VeChain, where you had buyers not letting price break below the support, right here, if you look back in history right here on HBAR, you can see that 31 to 32 cents has been an active resistance level where prices has failed right here to break above 31 to 32 cents. So buyers pushed it up to 2 cents, sellers rejected it each time until right here on January the 16th. You finally got to break above the level. You are coming back down to back test it to confirming that support. And if it can break above it again, that would be the strongest. That's like a break, hook, and go. That's the strongest confirmation that you look for when you are trading and reading price charts. So good stuff on H bar. Step 1 has been completed, the back test, and step 2 would be breaking above 31 and 32 cents. So we'll keep our eye on H bar to see if you can get back above the level which you need to be above. If not, if H bar fails to get back above 31 and 32 cents, it'll probably head lower. So we'll keep our eyes on H bar to see what happens. Let's take a look at GRT. This one is still looking good. No worries on this one right now. Right, again, you got the bullish harmonic. These are bullish wave patterns right here that you're looking at. Right, this is a bullish bat pattern. And what this means is that when the price comes back down to the 886, which you've gotten, this is an 88% retrace from this swing high. So from point A, price has retraced 88.6%. And those deep retraces are what you look for. Because when an asset is pretty much reiterating on the concept of buy low and sell high. So since this swing high, what is this one? GRT has lost 88%. That's a lot. And so you're buying low. According to Fibonacci, when you study Fibonacci retracements, 88.6% is a value perceived area. So you've came down, you've drawn down a whole lot, and you have back tested a key inflection point, because you can see, just like the others that we looked at, right here at 17 cents, you can see that has been resistance. Every time buyers push price up to push the price up to 17 cents, you get rejected time and time again. But now you've broken 17 cents, and now you're coming back to confirm 17 cents as support now. Where it was once resistance, pushing price down, now you're coming back attempting to confirm it as support, where it will potentially bounce. So you're confirming it as support. You got real good price action down here, right? Where you have the inverted hammer that is confirmed on the daily time frame. Inverted hammer has confirmed. That's bullish, especially after back testing the key inflection point down here at 17 cents. Now you're holding that level as support. You just need to get above this 200 moving average. Right, you can see on yesterday, you tested this 200 moving average, but you got rejected. You need to get above the 200 moving average right here, this blue line. You need to get above that in order to head higher, because you know when assets are trading above its 200 moving average, that's bullish. When you're beneath it, it's bearish. Bullish indicates higher prices, bearish indicates lower prices. So right now you're still below it. We need market participants to come in and push this above this 200 moving average. And if that does happen, GRT will continue to head higher. But at the start of it, it's looking really good. It's looking really good right now. You're holding this area as support. 17 cents. You got some bullish candlesticks down here. Inverted hammer. Bullish engulfing. That's your confirmation. Right here is your inverted hammer. And this engulfing candle, that's the confirmation of this inverted hammer. And you're still above your key inflection point of 17 cents. You just need to get above this 200 moving average where you got rejected yesterday. Not bad price action. I'm going to take a look at Avalanche. That's going to be my last crypto I look at. Then we're going to look at some stocks. So you can see on Avalanche, right? This is its 200 moving average right here. You can see Avalanche has tested its 200 moving average as support and is bouncing off of it and is above it. So Avalanche is above its 200 moving average where you had GRT below it. So this is a little bit more bullish, right? Because it's above its 200 moving average, and you got the intense drawdown just like you got on GRT. But the market participants on Avalanche was a little bit more stronger. They didn't let price fall below its 200 moving average for the time being. And now you're starting to bounce above it. So Avalanche is looking pretty good right now. I can't argue with that price action right there. So let's take a look at some stocks real quick. We're going to start with Microsoft, which... This is my personal opinion. I mean, I've only been doing this for 7 years, right? I haven't been doing this for 20, 30 years like some people, like some of these guys. I've only been doing this for 7 years. But within my 7 years of doing this, well, now, wait a minute, it's 2025 now. So this will be my 8th year. 2025, I've been doing this for 8 years. And within my 8 years, taking a look at Microsoft, right, you can see Microsoft gapped down. Like, it was just trading on Wednesday of this week. Microsoft was trading at $446. Since then, it's gapped down, and now you're sitting at $415. You're talking about Microsoft losing about 7%, a little bit over 7% of its value in just 2 days. And look at what's happened since you've gapped down. So I got this level identified right here at $420. And if you go back in the past, you can see $420 is the previous all-time high back from February of 2024. And you just take a look at the price action and how it correlates to $420. You can see when $420 acts as resistance, right? A sell wall where sellers come in and push it lower. You can see below 420, you have lower prices each time. You can see when 420 is rejected as resistance and sellers stepped in and push it down, you can see it's straight down, right? You had a attempt to break 420 right here just for a short period of time. And once price fell below 420, once again, this was in April of 2024, you can see prices go straight down and head lower. Right, again, you attempted to break 420. Once you got back below it, it was straight down. So you can see below 420, you don't want to be below 420 because every time you head lower. So let's fast forward into present day. So you can see right here on Microsoft for the last 2 days, you have been attempting to break back above 420, but you have been getting rejected at that level. Right, you've been getting rejected at 420, and you don't want to bearishly backtest 420 as resistance because you know from looking at how price action correlates. Sure do seem like you've been doing it longer, LOL. Just know what you know. I heard that, but nah, really just 8 years. I mean, 8 years ain't like a short time period when you think about it, but yeah, just 8 years. But yeah, taking a look at Microsoft, you can see when you go back and look at this in the past, below 420, it heads lower. So right here in the last 2 days, you can see where price action back tested 420 and confirming it as resistance again. So if this remains true, if we're seeing market participants confirm 420 as resistance again, you'll probably see lower prices on Microsoft. So when Monday comes, we really need to see Microsoft get back above 420 because if we don't, we could see lower prices. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the likes and the love, for real, for real. I don't get that too often when I go live. So I appreciate it, for real, for real. Let's take a look at Apple. Apple is doing the same thing. Apple, and the thing about Apple, just here what was this, on the 30th, on Thursday, just yesterday, well, the day before yesterday now, because it's technically Saturday. But on Thursday, Apple reported earnings, and it blew its projected earnings out of the water. Right? You can see surprise. Like, Apple reported $42 million more than what it expected in revenue for the final quarter of 2024. 42 million more dollars than it expected. Usually when a company performs like that, its stock price skyrockets, right? It goes a lot higher, but not on Apple. Oddly, right? It's very strange. So Apple did pump, but you can see it came as high as about $247. So when the market opened on Friday, traders, investors was thinking, hell yeah. Apple reported good earnings, prices going up, all good. But by the time the trading session closed on Friday, you can see you lost all of that value that you earned yesterday. And prices closed back beneath 236, just like the level we looked at on Microsoft, where 420 was the level. 236 is the level on Apple, because you can see beneath $236 equals lower prices. And for you to gap up like you did on Friday, but close back beneath 236, that's very bearish price action. And bearish price action is bad price action. I mean, prices are heading lower. And just like on Microsoft, where you need to be above 420, you really do need to get back above $236 on Apple. And we're talking about Apple, one of the largest companies in the world. Reported good earnings, but got bad price action on this earnings report. Like, this candlestick, this big old red candlestick is very bearish on Apple, and that's not what you wanted to see on a good earnings report. Let's see if there was any news that came in. All right, so it's fact of the day. Apple stock rose over 3% in pre-market trading. That's what we were talking about after the company reported better than expected, better than expected fiscal first quarter results, and provided optimistic revenue guidance for the second quarter. See, that's what I'm saying. It was up early in the day after beating earnings, right? Earnings were higher than expected, but at the close, traders took profit and pushed this thing back down. So we'll see what happens on Monday. We really do need to be above $236.63. Maybe it was a fluke. Maybe people just took profit, but we see what happens below 236. You see what happens below 236, right? Lower prices. Lower prices each time, right? Once prices rejected at 236, lower prices. So and again right here too. And now you are back below the level, and you may just potentially come back down and test this 200 moving average like you did right here before heading higher, but we shall see. That is not what I was expecting on Apple after reporting $42 million more than they expected. But anyway, taking a look at Google, and Google is really like looking better than the Microsoft and the Apples. Let's take a look at Google on the monthly. Google has made historic price action as well, right? So you can see, taking a look at the monthly. This is the on Google. This is the highest monthly candle close on Google. Google has never closed this high before in its entire history. So Google historic price action took place in the month of January, the highest it's ever been. So congratulations if anybody is owning Google. It has treated you really well to start out the new year. And there's no sign of it really slowing down at this current moment in time. So you're going to need more time to pass to see if you get some type of signal that Google may head lower. But right now, as January came to an end, historic price action. This is the highest price Google has ever seen. And there's not really much to look at. You could do some speculation, right? Let me get rid of this because that was completely invalidated. You can do some speculating on Google. So using Fibonacci as your guide, it's telling you that the next level on Google is up here at $262. Not saying it's going to go there, but when you are looking at when you study Fibonacci and you look at these different Fibonacci these different fib nodes, the 2618 is your next level. And that's all the way up here at $261. That's pretty much all you can do with Google. Good stuff on Google. Historic price action. Let's take a look at Amazon. Amazon did the same thing. Amazon did the same thing. Highest prices ever on Amazon. So Google and Amazon is looking way better than Apple and Microsoft for the moment. Highest prices ever on Amazon. You can see once it broke this 190 level, it was over. Because 190 was the previous all-time highs back here. Right? When you go back to you got to go back a while. This is July of 2021 and November of 2021. It's the last time Amazon made all-time highs back here, and it was rejected. It was rejected, as you can see. But you can see this V-shaped recovery, right? See this V-shaped recovery, and it broke the level that was once all-time highs right here at 190, and ever since then, back in August of 2024, it's just been higher prices month after month after month. So shout out to Jeff Bezos. I guess they're doing something right at Amazon. Let's take a look at Nvidia. Nvidia is not looking, I mean, what a gorgeous run. I mean, you can't count out Nvidia. Nvidia is the most profitable company and the most efficient company on planet Earth, no doubt. But taking a look at it, it's been on an enormous run. Going back to October 2022, you can see Nvidia has been on a remarkable rally. But now it's looking like it could be over potentially, right? Right, you failed. Right, you can see this was previous all-time highs in June 2024, up at $140. And pretty much since then, since you made that all-time high in June 2024, you've been struggling to get above it and stay above that level. You have tried a couple of months in a row, the last 3 months in a row, you tried to break that 140, but you failed to remain above it. You can see these wicks on these candles. Price was that the wicks on these candles represents where price once was, right? So for a short period of time, price was above the level, but sellers stepped in repeatedly month after month and pushed the price back down beneath 140. You never closed above it. And now after this bearish spinning top, you can see this candle looks like a spinning top, right? Like the toy. So that's this red spinning top is a bearish candle. And on this one, you're starting to get the follow through. So I wouldn't be surprised if Nvidia did start to head lower here. You hadn't got any negative momentum on the MACD yet, right? The negative momentum is notated by this red histogram. You hadn't got any negative momentum yet on the MACD on Nvidia, and you hadn't had any since February 2023. So we'll be looking to see if you can get that, right? You can start getting negative momentum building on the MACD. That will really start pointing at lower prices on Nvidia. But right now, it's looking like Nvidia wants to head lower. Let's take a look at Facebook, which has been unstoppable, right? Meta. Facebook has been unstoppable like a freight train. Like, look at this, man. It's been straight up since November 2022. It's been straight up for Facebook. No pullbacks, with no real pullbacks. Just straight up from $87 to $689, all-time highs. You're talking about over the last year, you're looking at a 715% ROI. Facebook has been unstoppable. I don't know what Mark Zuckerberg got going on, but they got it going. Now, this is incredible price action. And make no mistake about it, though. You have to understand that with prices up here, this is not ideal to take fresh entries, right? To buy Facebook up here this high. You would be doing the opposite, right? You know, Warren Buffett, buy low, sell high. You will be buying really high if you were to buy Facebook right now, right? You missed the boat. You missed the train. I mean, you could do what you want to do, right? Just know you're buying at a premium, right? There's no value up here because it's elevated so high already. Remarkable performance, but you're not at the area to take fresh longs or fresh entries, right? You're not at the level where you want to buy now because you're elevated so high. I mean, what a bummer, because this thing has pumped over the last 2.5 years, 715%. Yikes. I really don't know what Mark Zuckerberg has been doing, but they really got it going. And now this is the highest monthly candle close on Facebook ever. Good stuff on Meta. Let's take a look at Tesla. Right, Tesla did it. Right, Tesla did it. Tesla did the thing that we were talking about, right? With the bullish cipher pattern, right? That turned into a bullish dragon, and we identified the target of the bullish breakout on the bullish dragon, and the target on the bullish cipher up here, point C. So Tesla did the thing. We were looking at this on the monthly, right? Back in April of 2024. It took a while, but I mean for 200% though, right? Gorgeous chart set up, and it has now reached the target on the trade setup. And you can see now it's starting to struggle. For the last 2 months, Tesla has struggled to head higher. You can see it attempted, like taking a look at the wicks on these 2 monthly candles. You can see it attempted to head higher, but you had people up here taking profit, people selling Tesla up here, and it pushed it back down lower. Both months for 2 months in a row. So we'll see if this is where Tesla starts to reverse. What's up, Ms. Bradshaw? I appreciate you joining the stream, as always. So maybe you're getting this on Tesla. You have exceeded the 886. So you've exceeded the 886. So maybe you're getting like 2 harmonics on each other. I would change the color on this one just so you can see it a little bit better. I'll make it purple. So maybe this bullish crab, this bullish dragon, right? Maybe this bullish dragon has turned into a bearish bat pattern where prices reverse up here, right? Maybe that's what you're getting here on Tesla, especially with it struggling to head higher. Maybe you get some a pullback here after going and hitting the targets of the bullish cipher pattern and the bullish dragon. So maybe this is where it reverses. I know that's a little hard to see. I know it's a little hard to see. Let me delete some of this so you can see it. So maybe this is where you reverse. You've exceeded the 886, which is okay. Which is okay. But maybe this is where you reverse. We shall see. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time to tell. Unless something drastic happens, and it just reverses out of nowhere. Like we get some bad news or something. But gorgeous performer. Tesla has been a gorgeous performer. Right, running to hit all of the expected targets from the bullish cipher and the bullish dragon breakout. Gorgeous stuff. All right, we can take a look at a few more. And if y'all have anything that y'all would like to have analyzed, just drop it in the comments and we'll take a look at it. Like my kids are asleep, so I'm off daddy duty right now, so to speak. So I shouldn't have any distractions. So if you got something that you would like to have analyzed, drop it in the comments. Now we were talking about, I posted on Facebook about Giga Cloud technology. All right, it was looking good. I mean, still not looking bad, but today was a bummer. Right, today was a huge bummer. Right, on Giga Cloud technology, it pulled back like 6% on the day. Like, ugh, it was nasty. I had to zoom in so you can see it. So here you go, right here. This is what I'm talking about on today's price action on Giga Cloud technology. Like looking very bullish, and it's still in a good spot. Like really no technical damage had been done. But this, telling you, this right here though, like this right here is just disgusting on the day. Like, right? You really didn't want to see this. Like this is a gorgeous bearish engulfing candle, to say the least, but that's not what you want if you're bullish on Giga Cloud technology like I am. It's been performing beautifully, right? It is elevated off the entry, right, of $17, right? It went as high as $23, but just this price action on the day, right? And you can see you got this same type of price action back here too. You got the same type of price action right here, which led to a pullback. And it looks like you could be getting the same thing. Oh, yeah, the kids are knocked out. Yeah, they knocked out. All of them, everybody knocked out. Yep. But Giga Technology, it looked like you could be getting this right here. Where you got this bearish engulfing candle here, which led to a pullback. It kind of looks like identical price action, to be honest. Right, you see this, and then this right here. It kind of looks identical, to be honest. You see right here led to a pullback, and it looks like you're getting the same thing right here. We shall see, but it was kind of disappointing on the day. The same thing with Applied Materials, right? Gorgeous chart set up. And you can see we got the targets, all 4 targets identified. It did go, from the breakout of this falling wedge, you did go and see the first target, right, which netted 17%. You did go and see the first target, tested the 200 moving average, then you pull back, and it looks like you're struggling. It looks like you're struggling right now to go any higher, right? But it's all good because the first target was hit, right? The first target was hit up here at 199. and then you got the rejection. So good thing it did hit the first target. And then you had a gorgeous shooting star, right? This candlestick right here is a shooting star, right? That's what this is, a shooting star. And that's a bearish candlestick, which lets you know that you can see lower prices. And that's exactly what you got after the shooting star presented itself. And sometimes, I Google these while I'm live just so the viewers can see what I'm talking about, because I feel like when you can see, like, you hear things and it may not stick, but when you can see the visual, I feel like that helps reinforce the learning. So sometimes when I'm talking about these candlesticks, I like to Google them and pull them up so people can see them. And you can see this shooting star candlestick pattern right here. Right, and here they got some examples. Right, the shooting star is like a road sign warning for a potential U-turn ahead in the market. It doesn't guarantee a reversal, but it certainly tells us to proceed with caution. Right, talking about the shooting star. So I don't know if this is gonna pull up where we can see it. I hope it does. So I really can't move it. But you can see another example of a shooting star here, right? It's that warning to proceed with caution, right? You can see we got it right here, right? That was our warning to proceed with caution because lower prices could be on the horizon. And that's exactly what you got after the shooting star presented itself. So taking a look at Avis, the car rental company. Oh, another bearish engulfing candle, right? Another nasty day on the market for this one too. But just like we looked at Applied Materials, this one did go up and reach the first target of the trade setup, which is only 11%, right? But it's better than nothing. And you can see today, just the market took a turn for the worst today. And we do believe it was because of the tariffs, right? As of February 1st, the tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China take effect. And I think that spooked the markets a little bit, which led to this disgusting bearish engulfing candle here. But on my live stream yesterday, we talked about the potential for a pullback. And, you're still good if you do draw down, right? Hopefully you get something like this, right, where prices pull back. You get a confirmation low before heading higher, but you're still good. Like, no technical damage has really been done, but just a nasty day on the markets. But yeah, and I figured, it's sad to say, but we all know what happened with the plane crash with American Airlines, and I thought that you would see, right, a bigger pullback on American Airlines, since, the plane and stuff crashed. That's not good news for a company, right? I thought you would see a bigger drawdown, but it's been holding its own. You can see price got rejected up here at $19. Back on the 22nd, you can see you came as high as $19 and you got rejected, and now you're trading below $17. And price has back tested $17. Right, treating it as resistance. Maybe it will start to head lower here. I feel like a bad person though. I'm just telling the truth. I would feel like a bad person if I decided to short this and make money off of the. I'm gonna leave that alone. That ain't in my character. I'm sorry. I'll find something else to make money on. But it does look like it's gonna head lower. Maybe come and fill this gap right here, back at about $15. But I can't do it. Especially, so many lives lost in that tragic accident. And to make money off of American Airlines heading lower, that just seems unethical to me. I'll find something else. But that's what usually happens though. It's sad, but that's what usually happens. Just like when in 2001 on 9/11, markets tanked and some people got filthy rich off of shorting the market during that tragedy that happened in New York. I just can't see myself doing that. I'm bigger than that. I'll just find something else, right? To try to trade like Twilio. I'll try to short Twilio because you can see Twilio is at a level where it's getting rejected, and you have to go back into the past on these, right, to understand the price, how price correlates to these levels. So you can see back here in 2019, right? This was right before the COVID crash, right? 2019 at $150. Twilio got rejected and came down as low as $68. So you're talking about a 50%, a 54% drawdown once $150 was confirmed as resistance. And remember, resistance is where sellers push the price lower. So look at what's happening right now at 150. Like, this is present day. You can see what's taking place right here. Present day. You're getting rejected at that same level once again. We need to wait for Monday. We got to wait for Monday to see if we get any follow through. But you're getting rejected at 150 again, just like you did back in 2019. So if I was to do anything, I would try to short this one and make some money on this one. I just can't do American Airlines like that with the tragedy that's taking place. And just like on American Airlines, you had a gap in price. Maybe Twilio comes back to fill this gap right down here at $115. So you'll be looking at a 23% drawdown in price. And if that does come to fruition, that's a good solid pullback where you can make some pretty good money on if you short this. So yeah, I'm probably I'm gonna wait for Monday for confirmation. But we know about gap fills, right? I think it's like a 75% probability of gaps being filled. Let me see if I could figure it out real quick. Let me go to Google, because there's a high percentage when it comes to gap fills. Yeah. You may not can see this, but according to various markets, I'll pull it up to where you can see it real quick. So according to various market analysis, a significant portion of gaps in stock prices tend to fill eventually, with estimates suggesting that around 70 to 80% of gaps get filled over time. However, it's important to note that not all gaps are filled. Not all gaps are guaranteed to fill, and the time frame for filling can vary greatly depending on the size of the gap and market conditions. So we're talking about these tariffs coming into place with this Trump administration, and they're starting to spook the markets because there's so much uncertainty of what's going to happen with the tariffs. So that could be indicating that we're heading to a bearish market conditions where prices pull back lower. And you can see this huge gap right here where prices on January 23rd closed at $113, but on the very next day prices gapped up to $141 eventually. So that's a huge gap in price. And we just looked at Google where it told you that 70 to 80% of the times gaps get filled. You just don't know how long it's going to take. So with these tariffs coming in to spook the market, with so much turmoil and uncertainty, I'm just saying there's a good chance of this gap filling. So on Monday, we'll see if we get Let me see if I could illustrate it real quick. Then I'm gonna get up out of here. How long have I been live? I've been live an hour. That's a good time frame. That's long enough. So on Monday, if we get something like this, right, where we get some follow through, I'm gonna make this red. So on Monday, if we get any price action that remotely resembles this, right, where we get a red candle down, that will be my signal to short Twilio and maybe potentially expect this gap to fill, right, back down here at $113. So we got to wait for Monday to see if we get any follow through with price action being rejected up here at $150, just like it did, right? Just like it did back here at $150. You can see price got rejected at $150 and ultimately came down to 68. So on Monday, if we get any follow through on this rejection at $150 today, that will be my signal to short the market. And shorting the market just means we're going to bet that prices head lower. So that'll be the signal. We shall see what happens on Monday. And I'll go live on Monday to see if prices head higher on Twilio or to see if we do get some follow through on this rejection of $150. But anyway, I appreciate Rima. I appreciate you, Michelle, for stopping by and showing some love on tonight's or this morning's live stream, because it is 1 o'clock in the morning. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Appreciate the love. I'm going to head out of here, and I will look to see you next time on my next live stream. Peace and take care, and I'll see y'all next time.
should be apart. Oh, baby. 'Cause searching for something not there will lead to lonely hearts, to lonely hearts. We've come too far, so let it all in. I told you over and over again, just an apple. Then let me take a bite. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? Reaching out, touch a stranger. Electric eyes are everywhere. See that girl, she knows I'm watching. She likes the way I stare. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? I like living this way. I like loving this way. Looking out across the morning, the city's heart begins to beat. Reaching out, I touch her shoulder. I'm dreaming of the street. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? If they say why, tell them why does he do it that way? If they say why, does he do it that way? If they say why, tell them does he do it that way? If they say why, tell them does he do it that way? They say does he do it that way? I like living this way.
I think about the day I met the perfect stranger. I think about us. And I think about the day I got wrapped around your finger. I think about us. The sun was shining on you. The Lord was smiling on me. And love was calling us. I had my mind made up. And I can't stop loving you. I can't help myself. And I can't get over you. No matter what I tell myself, baby. Never thought I'd ever love anyone else. In my weakness, I think about us. And I think about the day you left without without speaking. I think about us. I think about the love we have for our children. I think about us, babe. I think about the way we laugh without a reason. I think about us, girl, yeah. Now there will be no more lies. Somebody tell me why I feel like I'm dying. Lord, what's come over me? Ooh, baby, can't you see that I can't stop loving you? I can't stop loving you. I can't help myself, babe. And I can't get over you. Get over you, babe. No matter what I tell myself, babe. No matter what I tell myself, babe. I can't stop loving you, girl. Stop loving you, girl. No matter how hard, no matter how hard I try, yeah. And I can't get over you, babe. And I don't know why. I think about us. I think about us. I think about us. And think about us. Think about us. I think about us. I think about us. Babe, I can't get over you. Yeah, babe. Girl, what am I gonna do, babe? I think about the love we had. I think about the way you laugh, girl. Hey, I can't get over you. I can't stop kissing you, babe. I can't stop wanting you, babe. I can't stop loving you, girl. Yeah. Can't get over you. I can't stop missing you, girl. I can't stop feeling you, girl. I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop dreaming about you. I can't stop loving you, girl.
Never seen a sunshine like this. Never seen the moon glow like this. Never seen the waterfalls like this. Never seen the lights off like this. Never dug anyone like this. Never had tasty lips to kiss. Never had someone to miss. Never heard a song quite like this.
Fortunate to have you, girl. I'm so glad you're in my world. Just as sure as the sky is blue,
I'm blessed the day that I found you. Never had room service all night. Never took a trip first class flight.
in my world, just as sure as the sky is blue. I'm blessed the day that I found you.
I wanna show you all.
To have you,
I wanna let them know.
you're in my world.
Let the whole world know why.
As the sky is
Loving my baby now. Loving my baby now.
to have you,
Ain't nobody.
you're in
I said ain't no lady better than my baby.
I'm blessed the day that I found you.
See, I'm so mighty proud about it.
I'm so glad
Hey,
in my
it's making me dance.
as the sky is
Making me dance. Making me
fortunate to have you, girl. I'm so glad you're in my
making me
just as sure as the sky is blue. I'm blessed the day that I found you.
making me
Fortunate to have you, girl. I'm so glad you're in my world. Just as sure as the sky is blue. I'm blessed the day that I found you.
Time has come for us to start messing around. 'Cause don't you know that I like having you around in my life? Oh baby, so many times I want to hold you oh so near. I want to say I love you softly in your ear. Oh baby, don't keep running. My heart is yearning for your love. My heart is yearning for your love. You can't keep running in and out of my life. I need to have you as my lover and my wife. Oh baby, be my lover. So many times I need to have you by my side.